Very good afternoon to one and all. I hope you all had a good lunch, and I think we are interrupting the siesta part of it by these talks. But let me see if I can keep you engaged for a few minutes and see what is in store for all the education institutions across the country come April. CodeTantra as a company, we started in the year 2014, way back, 10-year-old startup now. We still call ourselves startup, with a sole dream of ensuring that in India, in the remotest rural villages, government schools, we can teach coding. Imagine those government schools where we don't have teachers to teach basic math, science, English, and we are talking about dreaming about teaching coding there. This was way back in 2010. So 2014, we incorporated as a private limited, got the product out, then we realized there's no infrastructure there to teach coding, forget about coding, right? Then we realized that higher education institutions are better suited for the product that we created that will help faculty to teach coding in an interactive manner. That is how our journey started from 2014 with higher education institutions. Today, I'm very proud to say we have associated with almost all the top premier institutions across the country. For example, IIT Madras uses our platform to conduct entrance exam for their Zanzibar campus throughout the globe, online proctored. There are so many players for online proctored examinations in the world. They have chosen CodeTantra for a specific purpose and reason. I'll show you in the course of time why. First, integrity of the exam, the highest, okay? In the proctoring world, we have developed a technology which even today is not matched by any of the existing competitors. And we are proud to say that technology is there only with an Indian company, not with any of the US companies or foreign companies. Then, I'll just take you through this. I'll stop in a slide which makes sense, okay? We are the first ones in the world to have developed an auto-scoring mechanism for the latest technologies courses like data science. The whole world, including Princeton, Purdue, they use Jupyter notebooks to teach data science courses. We are the only ones who have created a module, platform that can do auto-evaluation without a human intervention for the images, graphs that are plotted or generated by the learner's code, okay? I'll further go down. We have interactive dashboards. I'm not going to bore you with all that. This is what the world knows as proctored assessments. Here you only see the front view because the laptop's top camera would capture only the face, not the hands, which are invisible, which usually have another device through which they try to cheat, right? This is where we have built a technology called third eye. In this, you can see the side angle also, okay? And you take it to the next level. This is what is used for all high-stake examinations in our country, which has the screen share along with the side angle. Now, this is accomplished by a very simple technique, just use another mobile phone. But the best part of this whole technology is this part. Audio is sent at 10 kbps and video within 25 kbps, meaning during COVID time in Kashmir, when 3G was still banned, only 2G was there, in 50 kbps students were able to participate in online proctored assessments. Microsoft Teams, Google Meet were not booting up, whereas our video teaching platform used to work in Kashmir. So when it comes to extremely low bandwidth, we are the best in the whole world, okay? So these are the few innovations that we have done in the recent times with a patent around on-screen digital evaluation. So today, on-screen digital evaluation is almost used by all the top universities and colleges. However, our differentiation is question-wise evaluation, meaning when a student writes an answer sheet, he is free to write answers in whichever page he wants. Wherever he is starting an answer, he would mark the OMR on the left side margin. With this, teachers have the luxury to pin a particular question, let us say question 3, and navigate through all the 60 students only with question 3, and then come back, question 4, all the 60 students. So this allows uniformity of scoring. Now I'll take a pause here. This is where recently we have done a big breakthrough, which we are going to release in the month of April. Imagine all your assessments, be it formative, summative, be it your regular CAs, midterm, whatever it is, you can now evaluate handwritten paper-based exams completely by AI. And then the beauty is, because it is done by AI, every question, every answer written by the student can be justified as to why the student was awarded 3 marks out of 5, why 2 marks were deducted, and what are the points student should have written to get those 2 marks. And this kind of feedback can be presented back to the student. Imagine the help student would receive if we are able to provide such kind of feedback on a question to question wise in a examination, in a assessment. Now summarize all this data and provide the faculty and the administration a dashboard where they can actually visualize which topics are understood. Meaning, in short, if we have to say our own kids who are studying, if you want to know how much they have learnt in any topic or any subject, there is no way to measure learning today. This will enable us to measure learning. What part is clear in a student's mind, what part is not clear in the whole cohort, in the whole university or the institution. So this we feel is a kind of a game changer in terms of being able to measure the actual learnings and do timely interventions for remedial interventions. That's the best way, because otherwise we are only shooting in the dark by putting in so many remedial courses, training programs, where we don't know what the student is actually lacking in. The marks or the score that he gets in the assessment, we all know, is not an indicator for their learnings. That is because of lack of tools and techniques, we are relying on that to measure the overall outcomes. In truest sense, this is what we should be doing, and we will be launching in the month of April. I'm sure once you see the product working, because that is the dream of all the top-notch technologists today who are building AI systems and who say education is one sector which will be disrupted by AI. So that aspect of disruption we would like to productize, bring it, make it available so that institutions can practically use it in their day-to-day activity. Any questions? I'm open for that. This is what I have present. Okay. Yes, thank you. So just I'll repeat the question for others' sake who could not listen. So sir's question was, did you actually evaluate and examine if you are able to provide such kind of feedback by evaluating a question student's handwritten paper? We actually did that. We did it with fluid mechanics answer sheet, and we have seen the questions that were there. The beauty of the AI's evaluation, sir, you'll be surprised. We also did it with math, chemical formulas and other theory part also. We were surprised. It was giving almost equal scores which a human being would have given. Almost equal scores. Apart from the extra feedback which a human being does not have time to write for every student on the answer script. So the additional advantage is amazing while not losing. In fact, the common thing that we see in large universities which have lakhs of students is, in that speed of evaluations, faculty tend to miss out evaluating 1 or 2 questions. That does not happen with AI. And the beauty with AI is, it is not one AI agent that we would be using. We would have multiple agents and we would orchestrate among them to see if this is, so what we call as double evaluation or moderation, right? That also can be inbuilt. That's the beauty of this. And it has given us excellent results and confidence today that this can be a working product. Any other questions? Great. I thank the ObserveNow team for giving me this opportunity to present. So I hope you all will be giving us an opportunity in the month of April. Once the product is ready, we would approach you all for a demo appointment, that's all, to see if you are excited with that and if you see value in it. Thank you, everyone.